tenido sus oportunidades en las que se ha negado a competir, ha tenido su oportunidad de pelear por el campeonato del mundo, se ha retirado del combate. Todos los luchadores hemos enfrentado dolores de espalda, dolores de brazo, de pierna, de todo, y aún así nos hemos presentado en el combate. Él por alguna razón no, y él sabe cuál ha sido esa conversación interna. Tal vez se ha tenido que cambiar los calzones después de tomar esa decisión. Entonces, al final, tener que, si yo ahora te hablo como promotor, darle la oportunidad a una persona que le das una promoción tan grande, inviertes tanto dinero para promocionarlo de esa forma, ponerlo en una cartelera tan grande para que te lo juegue de esa manera, es muy complicado volver a depositarle confianza. Después ha tenido como otro combate ahora estelar en la que le ha metido un cabezazo en un careo. Es como que no demuestra mucha inteligencia, tampoco demuestra como que el cariño que le está dando la UFC en sus promociones, porque lo que no entiende es que la gente está invirtiendo dinero para promocionarlo y él con un simple cabezazo está poniendo en riesgo todo ello. Entonces, cuando tú ves que tienes una persona enfrente a la que le estás dando cariño, en la que estás invirtiendo el dinero que realmente te está devolviendo las cosas de esa manera, al final tú le seguirías dando cariño.
No.
Bueno, pues eso es lo que están haciendo. Lo que han dicho, se han sentado en una mesa y ¿sabes lo que han dicho? Que le den por el culo a Arman. Así que, Arman, desde aquí, que te den por el culo.
Tsarukyan tweeted, "You talking about taking time off from fighting to fix your family issues? But it looks like you have plenty of free time for all these interviews. You're a joke, El Pantoja." Ali Abdelaziz chimed in saying, "I'm a little bit confused. Everybody giving this guy space and respect to resolve his family problems, and should be. But when he come out talking about Khabib, Islam, Arman for no reason, and he's not even fighting, I'm not sure if people should give him a pass anymore."
How's the fight, Michelle? No, Brazilians, they will die for nothing, dude. These Brazilians, you guys have no idea. Like, you can put a Cheeto in the ring and they will die for that Cheeto. Like, I mean, I respect these a lot.
Another good training session with Ilia, Topuria, Omar, Pablo, and coach and security, number one strong guy. Yeah.
The machine is the best. Number one.
Let's go. Espane çuvart, Ilia Topuria stane tata. Boxi mawarji żeben. You know, boxer not good for me. I'm wrestler, you know. But this guy, very good boxer, you know. Thank you guys.
Dude, I just have a whole new energy. I'm very excited about this fight. When Peter beat Rob, I got a whole new level of just like mental switch and just like, I'm gonna go out there and beat Song and me and Peter at the White House. Like, I just don't see any other, I don't see it, and I could be wrong. It just makes sense. And people right now are like, you're coming off 2 losses, I don't want to see it. We don't want to see that fight. Tell me that January 25th. I have to put on a master class performance. It might be a 15-minute clinic, it might be a KO. Yeah. I don't want to we want to see Rab versus Peter. We want to see Peter. You ain't gonna want to see anyone else other than me versus Peter at the White House. There's not gonna be, and if you don't want to see that, okay, I won't. I'll fight. I'll sit down. I'll just chill. Who else is gonna have that White House? Pereira's not on the card. Ilia's not gonna be on the card. Connor, who knows? John Jones supposedly isn't gonna be on the card. Who the are they gonna have? But seriously, who the else are they gonna have?
It was a technical mistake by Pantoja. When you go to the ground, you never extend your arm. This is a basic thing in Jiu-Jitsu. You roll and you let it go. You cannot extend your arm. It was a technical mistake to get up fast. We didn't find the better man in that night. It's happened. Joshua is champion, and the division have to move forward.
For the title, you're gonna say yourself and Joshua Van.
Correct.
Tatsuro Taira versus who?
Brandon Royval.
Amir Abazi versus...
They just book Amir Abazi Kyoshi. When I get to the belt, whatever it is welcome. It's welcome to the party.
Crown, baby, we're coming. We're coming for the treble. Hello, yes, bro. Things you love to see. Things you love to see. Yes, bro. Hello, bro. Ready? Treble, baby. That's a sign. That's a sign, baby. The treble crown.
A great game plan and preparation. Unbelievable heart. And the reality is...
Hold on, first off, it wasn't unbelievable heart. He was dancing around, and there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that because we have weight classes for a reason. But it wasn't unbelievable heart, right? It was a good show. It was a great show.
Jake lost because of the size difference, not because of the skill difference. AJ was hanging on that neck, pushing him down. And when you have someone that heavy constantly doing that, it does suck the energy out of you.
So Jake Paul lost because of the skill difference, not the size difference. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, insult this guy. I'm not. But I'm as a fighter, as a former fighter, as someone that's very experienced in the world of mixed martial arts and combat sports in general, right? This is a crazy shout. He lost because he was smaller. He lost because of the size difference. He also lost because he had no business being in there with him. Anthony Joshua is by far a better boxer. Of course he is. You know this. Every one of you watching this knows that. I know that. The whole world knows that. And of course, this guy's his manager, so he's got to spin it. But there is a reason why we have managers. We have managers to protect us from ourselves.
You're telling me you think the fight was rigged?
Oh, absolutely. And I don't want to say rigged. I want to say there was an agreement. The way I feel is that there's just no way a guy of his caliber, of Anthony Joshua's level of caliber of boxing, all the experience he has fighting all these other world-class guys, we've seen how he fights them, and then Jake Paul comes in there who just relatively started boxing. He's pretty skilled for a guy at his level, how long he's been boxing, but not heavyweight level, not fighting a guy who's as well decorated as Anthony Joshua. And the fact that he was able to even get to that round, what was it, round 6?
Yeah.
You can say it's impressive, but I also feel the other side of me that has seen Anthony Joshua fight makes me wonder if was there a bet on, let's just carry Jake Paul to X amount of rounds, make him look good, we want to entertain, and maybe there's a lot of people putting money on going past 3 or 4 rounds or something like this. I gotta speculate and wonder about all these other small little details, but I cannot bring myself to grasp. I give him respect. He got his jaw broken. You can't fake that. But that's what should have possibly happened in the first round. And I don't knock Jake Paul. I actually applaud him for getting in there. Don't need to do it. Fighting a big behemoth like that. Getting his jaw broken, which is crazy. But with that said, I give him credit for doing all that thing. Building the sport, bringing the eyeballs, giving these other young fighters a chance to make money. You gotta give him credit where credit is due. But don't call that a fight, because there's just no way you're telling me that was the best version of the man, the myth, the legend in Anthony Joshua.
I'll ask you this question not because I believe the question, but just for the record, just so you can say it. Was there any discussion, any agreement about, hey, you need to get the fight into this round, you need to carry him for X amount of rounds, you need to do your part to get it into the 5th, 6th, or whatever?
Absolutely no way ever. I mean, if you look at a couple of the right hands that AJ missed with in the first couple of rounds, like they would have done the same job on Jake's jaw if they would have landed. And Jake did very well to avoid them. So I always said going into the fight, AJ's not the kind of guy that's going to come out like a train, just start swinging away. He's going to take his time And that's what he did. You know, the fight definitely went a few more rounds than anticipated from Anthony. But it's like, even now, it's like, yeah, it was definitely a fix. Some guy commented today on one of my posts, yeah, it was definitely a fix. I go, you do know that he's broken his jaw in 2 places. Like, he may never be able to fight again. People aren't really talking about this. People just think, oh, you just get your jaw wired, bolted together by a couple of screws, and on you go. There have been many fighters who have had their jaws broken that never boxed again. And they're like, yeah, oh, no, that might have been real, that bit. But the other stuff, it's like, we're not actors here, you know? Like, it was 100% real. There was never any strategy, any deal, any script. AJ wanted to land clean as soon as possible. Unfortunately, the only time he landed really clean was in the 6th round. And unfortunately, that happened to Jake. We didn't want that to happen to Jake. You know, ultimately, we wanted to win and get it over with. But that's the dangers that he took and the risk that he was in the fight. And, you know, we hope he can heal up.
But yeah, I mean, I told everyone, though, that I would do better than Francis, and that Francis kind of got no chin.
So
Francis low-key soft.
You made it further than Francis.
Yeah.
So I mean, by ref 6, he won 6 rounds.
You know what that means?
What? He
could beat Francis.
I'll fight Francis.
Based on the logic.
Wow, that's a good idea.
He could beat Francis.
I think maybe now he'll take it and be like, oh shit.
Well, he has something to prove.
Don't do this very long, because there's a price that you pay that is not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it, and that price is depression, deep depression, a severe brain imbalance that's going to lead you to addiction. It leads so many people to impulsive behavior. So many people become gambling addicts, drug addicts, alcoholics after their fighting career.
Yeah.
It's you could only take so much. And at a certain, like that one that he got from Joshua, ooh, you know, say if you have like a punch card, you have like so many punches that you can get in your life, which I believe you do. I believe there's a certain number. That one was like 10 punches.
Yeah.
That was like, there was a lot of concussions in that one punch.
Sure.
That was real damage. Like if someone's breaking your jaw in 2 places, the inside of your fucking head there's a lot of damage going on in there too.
I know everybody was looking for a fight announcement. Trust me, I wish I had that as well. But nothing there yet, but it's going to happen.